All right. One of the things that I've been working on quite recently has been Alpha Loop. So, one of the things that I always realized was that I was going through the exact same motions when working with Claude, Codex, OpenCode, whatever. I would plan it out. I would go and take it from my GitHub issues, since we're using GitHub issues now instead of linear. It would then, create the plan. I'd work with it. It would then build it. We'd iterate. I'd run the exact same commands for, code review. I'd run the exact same command for running the playlist CLI, and then I would push it up. If it passed all the checks, merge it. I would then check it and QA it, and then ship it. Now that I've gotten to a place where, a lot of those commands were pretty, pull the GitHub issue down, create the plan. It was just me doing the exact same commands over and over again. And I was like, well, there's got to be a better way. And that's where Alpha Loop came in. So Alpha Loop is a CLI that I created and open sourced. And you can get it by just npm x Brad Taylor SF /Alpha Loop. And essentially the way that it works is that it will first work off of GitHub projects. So with GitHub projects, you can create a prioritized backlog. And what I've done is I have a different command that will go and create a bunch of GitHub issues based off of the vision and the project that I want to do. And what it does is it will go through and systematically go through each one of these one by one and go through that process. So what does that look like? The goal of this is so that it reduces the constant hand holding that we have to do. A lot of it's just running the exact same command over and over again, especially when you've really dialed in your commands and your skills. It can help relieve some of the repetitive work, and I can sit it on even long running tasks like overnight, and being able to, use it with multiple AI tools. So I use a combination of Claude Code, Codex, OpenCode, Cursor CLI. Even I've been using Forge Code as well, since I recently found out that fun fact on the was it the T the recent benchmark that Claude Code is ranked 39th in the terminal shell. Is it bench? That's where it is. I thought this was very fascinating, was that in the leaderboard, Claude Code is all the way down here at 30 in terms of accuracy when it comes to running terminal commands, which are pretty much most of what AI coding agents do, right? How well is it at running terminal commands? If you notice here, there's a bunch of other agents that I have not heard of. And I had also heard there's a recent paper that literally just came out 3 days ago called the MetaHarness, end-to-end optimization of model harnesses. And what this paper goes into is a method and way that you can improve the harness over time. So essentially what it does is it goes through, it learns from itself, rewrites its prompts, rewrites its skills, and rewrites its harness code. They were using a lot of open source harnesses to be able to do this, but it was a very fascinating research paper. And I had already started Alpha Loop before this, and I had also been playing around with Andrew Karpathy's auto research, which is another continuous learning loop that runs overnight, that every 5 minutes will pick a score, run some sort of experiment using AI, judge it against that score, and then get rid of it or continue it. So I thought, well, what if I could incorporate all of that to create a loop that could be AI model harness agnostic and help me to have these more long running projects? So that's what it is. So essentially, you write the issues. So describe in just plain language. There's also a GitHub issue template inside of the code base so that you can create issues using Alpha Loop in the right format that has what the acceptance criteria are, what the the plain list, the plain English version of what you're trying to build, and some basic details. So it's a very, very composable, easy to read ticket that has what your acceptance criteria, a very brief description on it, what the testing requirements are, for instance, a unit integration or end-to-end tests, the affected files, and the complexity. I always love Claude's estimates. It's like, oh, that's going to be 3 weeks of work. And I'm like, like 3 minutes. And then any additional context it needs, any other related items, any related specs. This relates to specs that I've written with, of course, of the help of Claude Code in a separate session to really go through and talk about what I'm building. And then Alpha Loop ships the code so that I can be focused on the things that matter, which are building very high quality vision and ideas and direction, letting it do the grunt work. And then I'm verifying the code base, because one of the things that it does is that it'll go through, pull the GitHub issue. It will then pick an AI agent. You can configure it so that it uses different AI agents per item. So for instance, you can have a different one that builds it and a different one that reviews it. It then runs the test suite based off of which tests that are in there. It then does an AI review and then creates the pull request, and then creates a session that then runs it in. Right now, it's set up for Claude Code, Codex, OpenCode, pretty much any CLI agent. It's made so that it's agnostic. I built an abstraction layer away from how it does the commands in the command line so that we can add new harnesses very easily. Essentially, GitHub is the database. So where issues are now going to context holders pretty much. And that's what we're using GitHub for. So issues are like the Kanban board, that's the task queue. And that's why we have the prioritized task queue. I also have it so that you can run it on a milestone. That's how I generally do it. You can have it just rip through the whole thing, or what I usually do is I have it do a milestone at a time so that I can bundle these things up and then have big chunks to then test, and it'll go off on overnight projects or like 2 or 3 hours completing this. And I found pretty good results with that. Labels are the state machine. So it automatically chooses the label. Is it ready? Is it in progress? Is it in review? So that it knows where it's at in the pipeline. Every single one has its own pull request with a full summary. It has plain text, what happened here, what was learned as well, what were the reviews, because it also has a learning mechanism as a part of that. So to use it, you can just install it. I just add it globally. You can then initialize any app using Alpha Loop in it, and that will go ahead and put in all of the 2 agents that are a part of it, which are just the initializer and the reviewer to start with, and then the skills that are needed for the Alpha Loop. But those are really meant to be seeding, and also it will update your instructions file based off of what harness you're using. So you don't have to worry about, oh, my skills need to be in agents for Codex or .claude for Claude. Whatever harness you have configured, it'll automatically keep those in sync. But they will learn with you over time. You then create the GitHub, the label issues that happens within it, and then just say Alpha Loop run. And it'll go through a process where it will just walk you through which milestones you want to create, and we'll go through that. So there's a few in here. So init, that initializes the document. There's running it. You can only run one. So if you just want to run it on just one option, that goes through that full loop of planning, implement, review, test. It also uses the Playwright CLI to actually verify for visual changes. So you can run it on just one. Scan, this goes ahead and it creates rich project context that makes that the context and the skills up to date. The vision, so this is really important so the AI agent knows what you're actually building. There's also a resume in case it fails, and then also a review, which will extract all the learnings from past runs and then propose improvements to your skills and to your agents and your overall, like, oh, hey, I got a bunch of port conflicts. Let's work on that. Or I wasn't able to log in using Playwright CLI. Here's some steps on how you can make the actual area or the testing area better. So it is self-improving by default. Every single session, every single run and issue gets learnings extracted automatically and creates that in the folders. Like I said, it proposes those prompt skills and updates. And then if you run the flag apply, it can automatically apply those. It has a folder. So inside the folder, there's a config, there's a skills, there's a learnings, and then a vision.md. All the artifacts are kept within inside of this alpha loop. There's also, it works, every single one is done as a work tree so that you can continue working in the project on other things if you need be without it messing with your stuff. So some of the other things that I'm going to be rolling into it, kicking off a loop right after this to build these out, which are the MetaHarness, basically taking the foundations of what's in that MetaHarness paper and applying it to this. Like I said, the paper was just written a few days ago after I'd already started working on this. So now I'm in a place where I can actually have it do its own evals, do its own checks, and then use the framework and the eval framework that is from Auto Research with Andrew Karpathy's project to create our own evals. There's also the ability, so for instance, if any loop fails, I can just say alpha loop eval create, and it'll take a snapshot of the project and put that into an eval project so it can always use that as a failed item. Basically with the evals, you want to have a bunch of items that it sometimes passes or sometimes doesn't. So every time it fails, you just run that command. It creates that snapshot so that it can then go and run it on 10, 20, 30 different failures so that you can see if you're actually getting better in the learnings, as well as things like cost-aware optimization and then full unification. So yeah, vision is every repo gets an autonomous developer that does improve itself and learns from your code base. Go ahead and get started.